Butthole. We are Butthole recording.
Okay, this is Sean Butthole Eastridge. This is take one of Thor: The Dark World.
Thor
and
Butthole.
This is the only take of Thor: The Dark World.
And this is Dewey Queef Dream Nelson.
Richie Poop Bucket Pepio.
Okay, the Ghost of Christmas Future.
Ghost of Christmas Future.
Not involved. Good. All right, let's start with the first question. How do we feel about this movie?
Well, I think we answered it with all our nicknames.
I am dreaming of a white queef dream because of that movie.
Happy Queefmas.
All of our loyal listeners, aka the people who are making this recording,
aka us 10 years from now.
I was driving a car and I almost crashed. And it's all thanks to the magical world of queefing.
The Wookiee inside me.
But Thor: The Dark World. Well, I didn't like Thor: The First World, but this one was a lot of fun. It kind of ranks right about with Iron Man 3 for me. Iron Man 3 is a little bit better because it had a great scene with the little kid, which is not normally what I'd say about anything. But yeah, you know, every so often little kids get me in the right spot, and I'm really screwing up this review.
All right, I'm going to stop you there. I agree with Butthole Eastridge because I feel like it was a lot of fun. And it was much better than the first Thor movie where they just go to a diner and they break mugs. Hey, you guys are talking over my commentary. And, I saw this movie and I queefed. I queefed up a queef storm. And that's what I want in a movie, you know? I saw Glory. Glory didn't make me queef. It didn't even make me visit a glory hole.
Speaking of glory holes, Natalie Portman wasn't that bad in this movie.
Yeah, she was.
I'm not a huge fan, but she was pretty cute.
She was great. I thought she was great, except when they wrote her slapping people, because it just didn't. I feel like they had her slap people to make her seem like a strong female character, because otherwise she's not.
Just give her a dick and then she'll be a strong female.
Yeah, that was the Black Swan slapping.
That was the Black Swan slapping. Otherwise, she was great. She was great. She was a babe. She was nice. She was friendly.
She was very cordial.
She was very cordial. Everybody is great. Tom Hiddleston steals the show in this movie,
he's a
as in
babe.
every other movie.
He's the hottest babe.
Yeah, I would rather see him jerk off than watch Thor jerk off. Is that what we're...
You know, I will say this though, Chris Hemsworth is a very charming guy, because Thor is one of the blandest characters on the face of the planet, and I would not give a shit about him if he wasn't played so well by him. So I have to give him credit, because it's not easy to play the straight man. Believe me, I know.
Film at 11.
But yes, Thor: The Dark World. I think Marvel, we've got a successful film franchise going, and I think people are only just starting to realize, like, oh shit, like there've been quite a few Marvel movies, and none of them really suck. The first phase, the only really good one was Iron Man. I didn't like the other ones. I liked Incredible Hulk. That was okay. Thor was okay. Captain America was okay. The Avengers was amazing. But it's kind of impressive that they're building this universe, that they're respecting the universe, and that they're making not like complete pieces of shit, which is I think should be commended, especially in this day and age.
This movie seemed like it was going, like every time a twist would happen, it felt like it was going in a predictable direction, and it seemed like it was, but then they'd have a nice little twist here and there. It was fun. It felt like more of a full movie than Captain America or Thor 1.
It felt,
because they both felt like first acts leading into Avengers.
Exactly. They felt like they were built there just to support the upcoming Avengers movie. This movie stands on its own and makes me stand on my own. That is an erection joke.
Like, yeah, all the movies existed for the Avengers, and the Avengers, it's like, now that we got that out of the way, now we've proven ourselves, so now you're along for the ride. That's what it feels like now. Is anyone else along for the ride?
I am along for the ride. This ride is not stopping. This is like
we don't need
Chodes. Yes, thank you.
We don't need chodes, so I am going to go now.
Well, is that,
because
all right, what are our final ratings? What is it? We'll do we'll do hammers. 5 hammers being the best,
Okay.
and 0 hammers being my my poor life right now. So who's going first?
I'll give it 3.5 hammers.
3.5
I knock it a hammer for just like realistic humans, because sometimes the human characters don't seem like real people. They seem like catchphrase machines. But and then I'd knock it an extra half a hammer, because I don't know, I just feel like that's the right thing to do. But
That's
it's
a lie.
it's better than it's good. It's better than a lot of other superhero movies out there.
I also, it's weird, as soon as you asked how many hammers, I thought 3.5 as well. I will knock it the hammer and a half for, it sort of falls into that sequel, let's tell jokes weakness that a lot of movies do, that like we feel like we've established the characters, now we can just be wacky with it for no reason, which is there a little bit, but it's not as bad as some of the other movies that do that, but thoroughly enjoyable, and it got my hammer thumping.
And an awesome, like the last half-hour set piece.
Oh, that's true.
Was hammer thump inducing.
It is hammer time.
Like just falling through different holes is something that I do every Saturday night, and to see it happen on screen with the big budget special effects really made me wish that my small walk-in closet with green screen could have a little more, thump to my pump.
I will thoroughly agree with both of you, and 3.5 hammers seems to be the lucky number around here, so I will go ahead and agree. I'll knock it off a hammer and a half for the, or is that, am I doing the math right? I don't fucking know. Whatever. We're, who gives a shit? It's a movie.
Yeah, it's digital.
This is digital. But the first half of the movie was a little slow. It really started to pick up when Loki kind of jumped on board, and when Captain America made an appearance. Oops, spoiler. That was when it really started to hit its stride for me. So that's the moral of the story. Put Captain America in more movies, but don't necessarily make them about Captain America, because that first movie wasn't that great. But who knows? Winter Soldier looks pretty good, and if Thor Dark World is any indication, we have a lot to look forward to come whenever that comes out.
Come whenever.
What is it, 4/14, or it's something.
Something magical.
A lot of 4s. No 4s for Thor, but maybe a 4 for Captain America. I'll give Captain America's performance in this movie a 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are
49.
gay.
I'll give Captain America a 49 out of 50 states.
Yeah, because who wants to go to Alaska and
didn't
freeze
they
your
just
balls
decide that
off?
Hawaii isn't a state anymore.
Aww,
Is that-
Hawaii.
I don't know if that's true.
I read that on Wikipedia.
I'm about to Wikipedia my dick.
What is going on?
All right, and that's us signing off. Goodbye.
We just won the movie.